Victor Gyökeres, prolific Sporting Lisbon striker. He's got an extremely impressive scoring record in the Portuguese league, and there have been lots of reports that Berta wants Gyökeres.
Hi Mikel, point apiece, is that a fair reflection of the performance?
I think we deserve more, but that's what we got at the end. A really tough place to come. What they do it really well. Constantly putting the balls, snowballs into the last line, dealing with direct play and second actions. I think we haven't conceded anything in the game, which was really positive. We were 1-0 up, have some big opportunities running into spaces. We didn't finalize the action. Second half, we started good. Let's start good, start to dominate the game. They're going to be more aggressive, we'll have more spaces. We did the opposite. We give the ball straight to the keeper, direct play, trouble, again, direct play, and the referee decides to give a penalty that changes the course of the game, which I'm here to give my opinion, and after seeing it 15 times, there is no way that, in my opinion, that's a penalty. Because if there is, then O'Brien has to be out, and Everton has to play with 10 men. That's clear. And after that, again, dominated the game, really not get too much momentum because he's constantly breaking the play, and a big part of that was down to us because after that play we get very cheap free kicks away. But yeah, we have 2 big chances to win the game. We didn't convert them, so we have to accept the point.
I feel like we've spoken a lot after games where refereeing decisions have come up this season, and obviously the gap between yourselves and Liverpool is quite significant. Do you feel as though that has played into maybe why the gap is so large this season?
Merit to Liverpool, the way they are winning their football matches, and talking a reflection of what happened today, what was really relevant for the score, and there's no question that apart from that they had nothing, but obviously that changes completely the momentum and the results.
Hi Mikel, it's been a few times now with Miles Lewis-Skelly in certain situations in defensive scenarios where there's been controversy. Do you think in some ways he's been targeted by referees because he's been involved in these situations in the past?
No, I don't think that any referee targets a player.
Hello, Mikel.
Hi.
Just in the team you picked, obviously a lot of first teamers or left out, and they came on at the end. Presumably that's all with Real Madrid in mind, is it?
Well, there were 4 players that could not start the game after what happened with Fulham, and obviously the injury of Gavi, so that forces you as well to make some changes, and as well because players deserve to play minutes. So I'm very happy with that. I mean, everybody has to be important, has to feel important. We have so many games coming up right now, and we have to rely on all of them.
So those players weren't. It wasn't a case of thinking, well, we've got a massive game on Tuesday.
With others might be, but not for what was happening on Tuesday, but because some of them they haven't trained, they haven't had the opportunity to start the game.
Just with Bukayo, he's obviously had 2 games off the bench now. Do you feel like he's in a position that he could start on Tuesday?
Well, he's in a much better place. Obviously, we have built that up. He played 30 minutes. Today he's played 49, a little bit less because we whistled before we end of the game. And after that, he will be in a much better place.
Can I just ask you one? Obviously, you got that big decision about who plays that left centre back without Gabriel. How did you feel Gyökeres did today? And also, is Ben moving back to centre back something you're thinking about with those games against Real Madrid?
Yeah, we have alternatives there today. Obviously, we had players that they haven't played together, so that cohesion hasn't been there. Ben especially hasn't played at all almost this season. So good that they have the minutes, they have that understanding, and we will assess what's the best options for that back line.
A couple of here. Jordan, Athletic.
Can I just check how Mikel Merino is feeling after the game, the head knock?
He's fine. I just checked with the doctor. I think he had a cut, so he was bleeding quite a lot in the first half. Then started again. So, but overall, he wasn't feeling anything. So good.
No other any injury?
No.
And one in front of his play.
Hi.
Well, obviously sentiment doesn't play in part for you. You're here to do a job, but you're a very much loved former Everton player coming back to Goodison Park for the last time. Just off the reports on